Today we are playing some 1-2 on Coin Poker, seeing if I'm profitable, and here we defend pocket fours in the big blind from an early position raise, and we are going to make the call on the flop. Turn is really bad. If he bets again, we're going to have to let it go. Gonna be a check fold here. Yeah, we're gonna fold there. Up here we have ace-9 offsuit. We're gonna hit him with the 3-bet here. We're gonna 3-bet. The button opens, we're gonna 3-bet. Okay. Reminder, we have a 100-second delay, so if things are a little behind, that is why. We get the fold. Very nice. Very nice. I will take it. And now ace-jack. All right, we're going to raise this. Raise it up. With the ace-jack here. Flop comes out an ace. That is pretty good for our hand. We are going to start out with the classic small c-bet here. We're playing 3 tables of 1-2, by the way, guys. Turn comes out, and now we are going to... We're going to size up. We're going to go to... We're going to bet 22 here. We get the fold. Up here we have ace-king. We get 3-bet, and we are going to put in the 4-bet here. With ace-king. In position. He makes the call. Flop comes not great. 7-5-4. Yo, what's up? Hi, Branson. Hello. Man, I guess we're going to bet, but this is not a good flop. We don't even have backdoor clubs. This is pretty horrendous. If he shoves, what do we do? Just call? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, the chances of us being ahead are very slim. If we hit an ace or a king, we probably have... Alright. We hope he has a flush draw, but he probably has an overpair, like 8s, 9s, 10s. Let's go to the flush draw. Let the flush draw. Come on, come on. Run it multiple times. Should we let him? Should we just run it twice? We'll run it twice. If he wants. Or we could run it once. Whatever. He wants to run it twice. No clubs. No clubs. First run out goes to me. Second run out goes to... Keep it clean. Keep it clean. One more clean card. Wait. Oh. Wait. Yes. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Very nice. How much you up by? So now I have been playing this on stream for 48 hours, and in 48 hours I'm up $1,912. And then on these 3 tables I'm in for 200 on each table. So I'm in here, here, and here. Over here I have 4-5 suited. There's a really weird low jack open, hijack super small min 3-bet. I'm just gonna fold. Very odd stuff here. Very odd. Very odd. How's everyone doing? We are folding the 3 deuce. Whew. I am so glad he had a flush draw there. Oh my goodness. Could not be more thrilled that he had the flush draw. Hey, Branson, what is up, David? Guys, I am playing on Coin Poker right now. Make sure if you are interested in playing on Coin Poker, use code BRAN. On June 14th, I will be having a meetup game only for people who've used code BRAN. It will be password protected, and we will be playing 1-2 on June 14th from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And in that time, I'm giving away 3 seats to an $1,100 ARIA tournament on June 29th. So make sure you are in that meetup game. Yeah, so I'm giving away 3 seats. I'm giving away 6 seats total. I'm also going to play. So 7 of us are going to play 6 winners. There's going to be the 3 people who used code BRAN who have played the most hands in this past, few weeks. And then 3 random people who come to the meetup game. And then I will be playing, and I'm going to have all the winners give up 20% of their profits to split with the rest of their group. So if anyone cashes, we'll all have a little bit of a sweat for each other. And it's a $500,000 mystery bounty tournament. So it'll be pretty epic to have a sweat. And I will take all the winners out the night before for dinner. So if you are interested in that, the meetup game is on June 14th, where I will be picking 3 winners, playing 50 cent $1 on Coin Poker. We're going to just fold the Jack-9 offsuit. Down here we have Queen Jack Diamonds. Low Jack opens, so I don't love that, but we are still going to go for the 3-bet. Because we are just going to go unafraid. I forgot chat existed. Make them fold. Let's go. Let's go. We get 4-bet. Oh, the cold 4-bet. Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, our hand is suited. I mean, let's just flop 2 pair. Let's flop 2 pair, hit the Queen Jack flop. It's a good price to hit. Oh, okay. Well, we're beating Ace King. We are losing to aces and kings, which is quite likely. We do have we have a backdoor flush draw. Are we just going to get it in with Queen Jack of Diamonds? I don't know. Tough spot, tough spot. He checks. Interesting. I'm going to check back, actually. Okay. Clean turn. How much value is this guy going to go if he has kings or aces? Will he be able to get it all in? Will he go for all in if he has kings or aces? Is he just going to check? Please check. He bets. Oh, golly. I feel like we're up against aces, guys. I have a strong feeling we're up against aces. But we're going to pay it off, probably. Oh, my goodness. The jack on the river. The jack on the river, guys. This is huge. This is huge. Now he shoves. He has aces. He shoves. We call. And we win with Queen Jack. That's what's going to happen, guys. That's what's going to happen. He checks. He checks. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. We're jamming. Do you just have ace king? Maybe he has ace king. Okay, he has ace king. All right, so not aces, not aces. But we win. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ace, queen of clubs, we raise. We raise with ace, queen of clubs. Boom, 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 boom. Ace, queen of clubs. Flop comes 10, 10, 7. We do have the backdoor flush draw. All right, we can bet small and we will call a raise. So if he raises, we will call. Turn comes quite interesting. We got the clubs. I don't think I'm going to get him to fold better, so I'm just going to check. check and pray we win. I don't think he's folding a 7 or a 10 if I bet the turn. Let's see what he does. Okay, we fold. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have pocket aces. Pocket aces, we raise from the hijack to $6. Someone challenge me. I'm looking for a challenge. I'm looking for a challenge. Dude, the people don't want to challenge me, huh? They know. They know I have aces. Oh, goodness. Please. Please. Water banka. Water banka. Okay. Makes the call. Flop comes king high. We're going to go for the half pot bet. The half pot. Half pot. If he calls, we're going to bet big on the turn. Ooh. Okay. That's bad. Brings in a bunch of 2-pair hands. We're going to overbet turn. Overbet turn and then check back river. That is what I'm going to do. Okay, cool. That's good. That's chill. That's chill. I wanted to charge hands like king jack, queen jack. Hands like pair plus straight draw. And then also some 2-pair hands just call the overbet, and then I could just check back river. That is why I went for the overbet. If I go for the small bet, then I can get raised, and then in a tough spot with my aces. If I get raised on the turn and then jammed on the river, that's pretty gross. 9-3, we're going to fold, most likely. Most likely. All right, down here we have 7-4 suited. Probably don't want to get too involved, but if it folds to me, then I can raise here. Okay, let's raise with the 7-4 suited. Let's have a go. He made the call. Flop comes 6-6-3. We're just gonna check. I think we get check raised a lot. Yeah, we're just gonna check. There we go. There's the straight. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now we are gonna bet turn. We're gonna bet turn pretty big here. And then I think he's going to call if he's got like a 5. Okay. He had nothing. He had nothing. That's fair. Is this not live? How did he jump to next hand so quick? It is because I'm playing 3 tables. So check this out. There's 3 tables and I'm kind of hopping between this table, and this table. So that is why we are going to call here. I'm playing 3 different tables of 1-2. It is live, but it's a 100-second delay. So we're 1 minute and 40 seconds in the past or future, whatever it is. I think I'm gonna fold the 6s. 26. It's just so big. All right, we fold. Don't show me a 6. Whew. Phew. All right, we're chilling. We're chilling. Ace 3 off. We fold. Yeah. We have a 100-second delay so that my opponents can't see my cards in real time by watching the stream. However, if they really tank, then they can. Like if it's a longer hand, then they can. So it's a little concerning. This is a tricky spot for me. We have ace 10 offsuit. Low jack opens, hijack flat calls. There's definitely a part of me that wants to 3-bet here. But I am just going to respect it and fold. I'm just going to... Sometimes you got to give your opponents respect, guys. Oh. All right, if you are interested, again, in playing online, make sure to use code BRAN. I give away $5,000 roughly a month in giveaways. So definitely a lot of benefit for using code BRAN, for signing up with code BRAN. I should close this, huh? This looks pretty bad. My closet. Okay. Yoink. All right. No way. 3 tables, crazy. Well, you know, that's the nice thing about online is you get a lot more volume. Like you can practice a lot more. So for me, I don't normally play 1-2 in real life. I would normally play higher stakes. But here I'm playing 3 tables. So I have $600 across 3 tables. So yeah. There are some pros who play like 30 tables. 30 tables is a lot. But for me, I will typically play at max 6 tables. But if I'm streaming, I only play 3 because it's just too overwhelming. It's too overwhelming to have that many tables. Yeah, exactly. 3 tables is actually pretty low for most online players. Exactly. And I'm not really an online player. I'm mostly a live player. But it is very difficult to stream and play at the same time for a lot of tables. So this is what I do. That hand's not interesting. What is interesting though is this one. We have a flush draw here on this board that heavily favors our opponent, which makes me not love to raise, but we'll see. Maybe we'll still hit him with the raise. Maybe we'll still hit him with the raise. Okay. What's up, Char? I'm streaming. What's up?
I know, I'm just gonna give her my YouTube.
Okay, that's fine. Love you, babe. We bet small on the turn. And now we're going to bet big on the river. Okay. This is just pretending we have an ace. Pretending we have an ace. Maybe I should have just gone like 2x river. Because now he more likely can call the 10. But, yeah. Whatever. Bummer. All right. 10 jack of spades. Hijack opens. We are going to call. You're my favorite poker YouTuber. Thank you so much. All right, we have 2 overs and a backdoor flush draw. Backdoor straight draw as well. Checks. Now we're going to overbet. Overbet with our combo draw here. Come on. All right. Cool. 10-3, we fold. Longest downswing you ever had? Not too long, to be honest, for me. I mean, tournaments is one thing, but cash has been pretty consistent for me. Maybe a couple months. I've actually, I don't think I've ever had 2 full months back to back that were losing months in cash. But the thing is, when you're playing cash and you're playing like 3 or 4 times a week, even, a month feels like an eternity when you're losing. How does the skill compare from online to live players? I would say live is definitely softer than online. No matter what, live seems to always be softer than online. The people who play online are definitely more studied in the game. They're much more aggressive. Like this, it's not even a question comparing this to a live 1-2 game. I'm all right, let's go. I hate this hand. I hate this hand. This hand blows, dude. All right. Now you're going to see why I hate ace-3 offsuit. Because now we flop a pair, and we have... we have to call a small bet. We have to... Do we even call a big bet? All right. We call this for a 3 or for an ace or for a diamond. Please, one time. Nope. And this is why it sucks. Because now we just lost. Like, $13. Oi, oi, oi. Check, please. Check. Check. Okay. River's an 8. Okay. We're going to bet big. We're betting big. Trying to bet out a jack. Saying that we hit the flush draw. But honestly, maybe this is dumb. Maybe this is dumb. Maybe they just always call online. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. Let's go. We get the fold. Very nice. Happy about it. Happy about it. Pocket queens. Cutoff opens. We are in the small blind. We are definitely going to put the 3-bet in. 3-betting to 4 times their raise because we are out of position. In position, I like to go 3 times. Out of position, I like to go 4 times. So we're looking at roughly 18, roughly 18.4. We're gonna go $20. Hello, bro. Is this poker support INR deposits? And which platform is this? This is Coin Poker. What the? Okay, we got cold 4-bet. Now, the question is, do we just rip it here? Do we call here? What do we do? Do we rip? Do we call? We're just going to rip. We're going to rip, and if we run into kings or aces, it kind of blows, but we get the fold. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Come on. Flop was... There was an ace and a king. There's no way we were good on that. There was no way we were good on that. What was your most profit in one poker session, online or in person? I, again, typically have a low variance style, so I don't have super big wins, super big losses typically. Typically, all my biggest wins are between like $4,000 and $6,000, I would say. Dude, this person is just mad 4-betting me. Second time in a row that they 4-bet me. This time I'm going to let it go. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. And we have ace king over here. What are the blinds? These are 1, 2. Do you invest in the stock market? Not as much as I should. I do have some in crypto, which kind of blows right now. But not a lot. Just a small amount. Okay. We open with ace king in the hijack. We get 2 callers from the blinds, and here we are on a king high flop. King high with the diamonds. I'm going to charge anyone who has a king, anyone who has diamonds. So we are going to bet a little bigger here. Let's bet bigger. King's not folding, diamonds aren't folding. Let's see what happens, eh? Let's see what happens. We get raised. What? We get raised. Am I gonna make like a super nitty fold here? Could be raising some flush draws. Definitely some sets, like 6s, maybe 9s. When I take this bigger sizing and get raised, still, it's a little concerning. I don't think this is ever just a king, like king jack or king queen. I might fold. This is so... I think I might fold. I'm going to fold. Crazy. Crazy. Diamonds get there, though, so... I feel good about that, at least. At least the diamonds got there. I think I'm going to lose on that one. But I don't know, guys. Maybe I just made the dumbest fold of the year. Folding ace-king on the king-high flop, but... I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. Hey, Brand, hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. We're doing well today. We're down $23, $24 on this table. This table, we're up $255. In this table, we are up $48. So we're winning like $275 on the day right now. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Again, if you would like to play on Coin Poker, make sure to use code BRAN. Do not, whatever you do, please, whatever you do, if you sign up for Coin Poker, if you do in the future, please use code BRAN. If you do not use a code, you are like missing out on so much money that I'm giving away. Because when I signed with Coin Poker, I really wanted to give back to my audience, so I told them in my contract I want an allowable number for me to give back to my audience, to the people who have supported me. So I'm giving back $5,000 a month to people who use my code. So if you're going to sign up, which you don't have to, but if you are going to, please use my code. Please don't just have a blank code where you will not receive anything. Ace-10 of diamonds. We are just going to flat here, actually. Beautiful flop for ace-10. Bro, you don't answer INR deposits available? Well, I don't know what INR is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I don't know what it means. Alright, we're gonna raise here. We are gonna raise with the ace-10. Because we could still get value out of king 10. Queen 10, jack 10. Flush draws. Alright, we are going to keep betting. We bet, and we bet river too. And if we get owned by an overpair like jacks, or queens, or kings, so be it. But we are going to go for value here on the turn, going for value on the river as well. Alright. Chilling. We're chilling. When do you usually stream? I don't know. It's a bit random, guys. But the next big event I'm going to have, the next stream I am going to have, is going to be on June 14th, which is this Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Mark it down on your calendars because I'm giving away 3 seats. They are $1,100 seats to an in-person tournament at Aria in Las Vegas. So it'll be a $500,000 mystery bounty tournament. The buy-in is $1,100, and 3 people who show up on June 14th on Coin Poker to that meetup game, it's a 50-cent $1 meetup game, will get the tournament tickets. So it is a big prize. I'm going to give away 6 tickets total. 3 others I'm giving away to people who have played the most hands in the past few weeks. And then all 6 winners and me will play the tournament at the Aria. And if any of us cash, we're going to split 20% of the winnings. So it should be a great time. There's a high chance that you walk away with something, and possibly a lot of money. Like it's going to be for a lot of money. So we will see. Flop comes 6-4 deuce. We have ace queen. We're going to go for the small bet. We get called. He checks. Turns a deuce. Do we go for the big bets? Or do we just check? We just check. We're giving up. We're giving up. Yeah. I don't think we were getting him to fold. Maybe the river. Maybe. Unfortunate. Pair plus straight draw. I don't think they're folding though. INR equals Indian rupees. I don't know. Coin Poker uses their deposits, withdrawals are cryptocurrency. So, you know, if it converts. Hi, Bran. You're convincing me to sign to Coin Poker. May I know what is the dynamic of your giveaways? Sorry if you explained it already. No worries. I will explain it after I play this Queen 9 suited hand. Or actually, I'll explain it now. Okay, so this month, the giveaways that I am doing, now it's a little late to get the most hands for this month, but it was for a 3-week period. Whoever played the most cash game hands, the 3 people would get an $1,100 tournament ticket to the Aria in Las Vegas on June 29th, where they will play a tournament with me, and we'll split 20% of the profits with all the winners. I am also giving away 3 other tickets for people who have signed up using code BRAN, and they will be given on a meetup game I'm having on Coin Poker. It's a 50-cent $1 game, so it'll only cost $50 to $100 to enter this cash game. I don't expect there to be a ton of people, but if there are, you know, I mean, it should be just a fun time. And 3 random people, I'm going to stream it. I'm going to spin a wheel. 3 random people who show up will get a tournament ticket worth $1,100 each. And yeah, as long as you can make it to Vegas. And then once we're in Vegas the night before, I'm going to take all the winners out to dinner. So those are the prizes this month. But every month I try to do different giveaways. I am allowed a budget of, I negotiated that in my contract of, I'm giving away $5,000 a month. So sometimes it's a little more, sometimes it's a little bit less. Random 3 from the meetup? Yes, it'll be a random 3. So I'm going to do a wheel spin. So 3 people who show up and sit down. I'm going to do 3 wheel spins throughout the stream. It'll be a 2-hour event, 2-hour stream. Queen 3 of diamonds we were going to raise. Where's your favorite places to play at live? Well, close to me. Hang on. We have Queen 3 of diamonds on the Ace King 9 board. We're going to bet small on the flop. This should favor our opening range. They call. Turn comes out. We're going to bet big, actually. We're going to overbet this turn. Like we have 2 pair. Okay. We get pretty quickly called. All right, we're going to go kind of big on the river. We're going for the bluff. We pray. We pray for the fold. Fold one time, guys. Fold one time. And we get called. By 9! Ay. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All right, 6-7 of diamonds here. We 3-bet. Unfortunately, we lost the big one there, guys. The big bluff does not work when they have 2 pair. I was hoping they didn't have 2 pair. The thing that I was hoping was that they had a pair plus draw of some kind. A pair plus a flush draw, a pair plus a straight draw. When the river bricked out, I was hoping they were going to be left with one pair hand and I could get them to fold, but that did not work. It did not work. How's everyone doing? You guys doing good? I'm sad that bluff didn't work. Sad it didn't work. Branson, is there a way to get into the giveaways? I was playing on coins since before your code went live. Unfortunately not. That is the bummer of the matter. I would allow it if I could. Hang on. Oh, there's a splash bot. Splash bot! $30 added to the pot. That means $3 gets added right away, and then there's an extra $12 in the middle for us to try and earn. Raise to $10 from Zevran. Do I defend? No, I definitely don't defend against the all-in. Over here, I made a very loose open with 4-7 suited. Just to get in the mix here. Got called in 2 places. Flop is very nice for us, actually. We are going to go a little more than half pot here. They're going to call the 10. Okay. They called pretty quick. Let's go for some pot control here. We're gonna bet small here. And pray we just get there on the river. Can we just bink a 3 on the river? We did it. And now we jam. And now we jam. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Bumma. Bumma. All right, over here, we have ace-jack offsuit. Jen Galizzo went for the 3-bet. We're going to go for the 4-bet here. 4-betting with ace-jack offsuit here. We've been battling with this person. Please. They made the call. Flop comes king 9-5. Please just fold to this c-bet. Please. I'm going to have ace-king so much, right? I'm going to have ace-king so much when I 4-bet. Please fold. Wow, this blows. Am I just going to walk into a king here? Am I just going to walk into a king? Oh, I check. I give up. I'm sad. Alright, that sucks. They just have queens. They have queens right now. Or jacks. If I jam turn, do they call? I don't know. I don't know. This person's just wrecking me. Wrecking me, dude. Wrecking me. 10-9 suited. If you could have $1 million tournament buy-in, 99% paid, but you must win to any cash. Last one left gets full pot of 19 mil. And the 20 people in the tournament are the top 20 people, best people worldwide. Do you think you could win? Do I think I could win or would win? I mean, I'd have a chance. Anybody has a chance. Like, honestly, even if you're not good at poker, you have a chance to win a tournament, especially a 20-person tournament. But, like, if I'm facing the 19 other best people in the world, then I probably am going to lose that most of the time. Because I am nowhere near the best. Here we have 10 jack of diamonds. Flop comes out all hearts, and we are just going to give up and fold. Ay, ay, ay. Hey Branson, I'm 19 and I'm going to a card room for the first time in 2 weeks to play 1-2 Texas Hold'em. Any tips? If you're going for the first time to play poker live, I would say the biggest thing, start out super tight. Just be very patient, very disciplined. Just watch other people and just play tight. Get in there with good hands and just get to feeling comfortable just in the environment. And when you are entering pots, enter with aggression. So play good hands, and when you play them, raise them. That is my suggestion. 7-8 suited here on the big blind. The button opens, and we are probably just going to flat call. See a flat. Okay, we're going to fold. We're going to fold. Ace, deuce of spades. Boss Vitali. Wow, okay. This is the second time in a row he's 3-bet. Do I want to put in the cold 4-bet? I'm a little tempted to, but we're gonna hold off for now. Good chance. Jack deuce, we fold. We are folding. Orion says hi. Hello. How you doing? King deuce over here, we fold. Bit of a grind, guys. We were up to almost $275. Then bluffed off a good chunk of it. And yeah. Now here we are, we're up like $80, $90. About $88. Folding here. Folding here. Coin Poker has good tournaments. I think they have decent tournaments. I don't think they have anything too big regularly, but then they have occasional tournament series that are really big. They had the World Poker Masters, which was like really big. But yeah, I mean they have some. I'm looking at some of these tournaments. You know, like 25K prize pool, 30K prize pool, 20K prize pool, 30K. I mean they have a decent amount. They actually have a decent amount of tournaments for sure. I just don't play tournaments on Coin Poker too much right now. Coin Poker takes a good amount of rake back every day. So whatever you were playing the day before, they give back a large percentage of the rake that you paid back into your account. So the next day, you'll have a section, and when I play for like, I don't know, an hour and a half, I'll get like $60 back into my account the very next day. And so there's a large portion of the rake that's going back into my account. So I feel like the rake is decently high, but the rake back is also really high. Do you watch any sports? These days, not really. I have 2 kids now, so I just don't have time for anything, it feels like. King 10 off. This person, dude. We're just going to fold the King 10-0. And we are going to raise 3-bet the King Jack-O. Hijack opens. We are going to 3-bet. Looking for a fold, to be honest, but he called. Flop comes 6-5-3. We are going to bet and look for a fold, please. We're going to bet half pot. Try to get ace highest to fold. This isn't good. Uh-oh. Hello? Is my internet down? Is Coin Poker down? What's going on? Holy cow, this is bad.
Oh, the World Series of Poker.
Okay, my internet doesn't seem to be down. So... do I close out of Coin Poker and get back in? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what just happened. I just got kicked out. I don't know if that was me or if that was... Okay, let me join a couple of tables here. What the heck? Okay. Alright, I think we're back. Sorry about that. Do I close out of Coin Poker and get back in? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what just happened. I just got kicked out. I don't know if that was me or if that was... Okay, let me join a couple of tables here. What the heck? Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what just happened. Sorry, guys. Alright, I think we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm just trying to wait. A little confused as to what happened. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get my money refunded. The thing I was freaking out about was my account didn't have all the money refunded from the table. So it looks like I hadn't left all the tables yet, but it has slowly kicked me out. And then now we're chilling. We're coming back. What the heck? That was so bad. Okay. We are back on the tables that we were on. What the heck happened? Alright. Okay, so we're back on 3 tables. And playing 1-2. Hopefully this goes well. I don't know what happened, if my internet kicked me out or whatever, but we're back. Queen 3 offsuit on the big blind. We are going to fold here. But everyone folded. We're chilling. King 3 offsuit. We're going to fold. 9-3 offsuit. We're going to fold. Would you guys be interested in watching me play some short deck poker? I'm kind of interested in short deck. However, I don't have very much experience at all. I don't even know all the rules. But apparently it's like they remove some of the lower cards and it's only the bigger cards. There's different types of hand rankings and things. It's a little different. I don't know. If you're interested in me playing some short deck, let me know. Let me know. Okay, here we have ace queen suited. Low jack opens. We are going to 3-bet here. 3-betting with the ace queen suited. Very standard play, and everyone folds. That is fine. That is fine. Jack 7, we fold. Fold here. Sorry guys, that disconnection threw me very much off my game. Not thrilled about that. But here we have pocket 8s in the small blind. Let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what we can do with pocket 8s here. God dang. Makes the raise. We are just going to flat call, gonna go set mining here with our pocket 8s. Now we are heads up. Decent flop for 8s. Honestly, without flopping an 8, this is a decent flop. Against this player, we should be ahead most of the time. When he doesn't bet, let's go for a chunky size on the turn. I think a lot of the 10s and overpairs are going to bet this flop. And Now on this river, we're going to go for a check. Can we bluff catch? Can we bluff catch the river? Unless he hit the queen. Dude, if he could hit the queen, I'll be so mad. Let's go. Come on! Come on! Doesn't have garbage. Ace high hands. Let's go. Let's go. Call me with ace high, buddy. Bucko. Jack 7 and Dermans. Jack 7 and Dermans were folding. I really don't like this hand. We're just going to limp here with the 3 deuce of clubs. Please don't raise. Or if you're going to raise small. Okay. Okay. I mean, we have a gutter. 2 unders. Okay. Do we go for the bet? Nah. We're probably just going to give up. King 8, we fold. I got $16.50 back in rake back. So like I said, I feel like the rake can be pretty high on coin poker, but the rake back is really high. So kind of always getting rake back. We defended the 9-7 against the short stack. Now we're going to have to fold to a c-bet. Folding king 3 up here. Down here with queen 5, we're going to fold the queen 5. Six, 4, we fold. What is this? What is this target thing? I don't know. Splash drops. There's some mega splash drops. Yo, what's up, Brenda Freeman? How you doing? We're gonna fold the 8-5, fold the Jack 7, fold the 8-7, go all in. I'm gonna say no, not with any of those hands. Just open shoving is kind of not the best. King 3, we fold. So guys, we have been playing on stream for 48 hours. Coming up on 49 hours now. In 48 hours before today, we were up $1,912. And including today, right now we are down $6 on this table. We're up $56 on this table and up $4 on this table. So we're up like $55 on the day. Plus rake back, so we're up about $2,000 in 49 hours of playing 3 tables of 1-2 on coin poker. Not too shabby. Not the best, but not the worst. We're raising with 4-5 suited, you guys. We got the 4-5 suited. We get 3-bet. Yikes. That is not what I wanted to see. We're probably just going to let this one go. Unfortunately. I love 4-5 suited, but if we were deeper, maybe. But we let it go. We let go the king 5. We let go the 7-5. A lot of 5s, a lot of 5s. Whoa, we got a splash pot. Splash pot, guys. That means coin poker is adding $20 into the pot. Some of it goes back directly to us. $2.40 goes straight to our pockets, and $8 extra in the middle for people to fight for. It's not that much extra for me to fight for, but you know, I could use it. I have 9-6. I'm not gonna call any more than $4, but I'll call an extra $2 from the big blind. And there's the 3-bet, so I'm definitely gonna fold. Let's see what this guy's 3-betting with. We should be able to see his head a good chunk of the time. Coin flip Castro. Goes for the all-in. Stunning. Makes the fold. Dang it. Dang it, we couldn't see the winner. We couldn't see the winning hand. 7-6, we're going to fold. 10-8, we're going to fold. Three deuce, we're going to fold. We're in a bit of a dry spell of hands, you guys. Sometimes that happens. Come on, give me something good. King 10 of spades. All right. I can work with King 10 of spades. I can work with King 10 of spades. The raise from the low jack, really early position. I may just flat call this on the button. Flat call because he's early position. I don't always want to be 3-betting here. Every now and then we can have some flat calls from the button. I don't love to flat call in general, but it's one of the rare spots where I might. Let's flop a royal flush. Can we flop a royal freaking flush? How about jack, queen, ace, all spades? You're about to see the first royal flush ever shown on stream right here, right now. There it is. Look at that. We hit a royal flush. It is beautiful, and I am thrilled. W stream chat. Yo, yo, yo. All right. 8-4, we're going to fold up here. Down here with the king 10 of spades, I'm just not going to be bluffing into 3 other people. Chances are someone could easily have a queen or even an 8. So we're just going to check if this guy checks and pray that we hit the jack of spades on the turn. Jack of spades on the turn one time would be lovely. Jack of spades one time on the turn. 6 of spades. It is a spade. We do have a spade draw now. I don't know if it makes that much sense for us to bet. Can we go for the raise? Alright, we're going to go for the raise here. We're going for the raise. We're going for the bluff. Guys, we're going to see what happens. Now, I mean, this is going to look so bluffy. It's going to look so bluffy! Screw it, we're doing it. We're doing it! We're bluffing big. We're bluffing big. Oh my goodness. Let's go. We got the fold. Woo! Sweating bullets. Sweating bullets. Okay, pocket fives. Pocket fives. We defend. Flop comes king, jack, 7. We are going for the set. We did not hit the set. We are going to fold to any bet here. This guy so much as blows on the pot. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. I don't want any part of it. Don't want any part of it. Down here, we have jack 7 suited. We are going to raise from the cutoff. Very bottom of the range, bottom of the barrel type hand. You really don't love to see it. You don't love to see it. But I will take folds. Zevran makes the call. Flop is good. We flop a jack. I actually might check back on this flop. Jack high board, I'm not always going to see bet. Turns 2 pair. Turn is a 2 pair. He bets. Interesting. Okay. There's some two-pair hands. There are some flushes. There's some straights. We're playing with fire here. By raising, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try charging worst two pairs, 6-7, 7-8. It's very ambitious, but we're going for it, trying to charge worst two pairs, and then if we get raised, we're going to fold. We might value on ourselves by 9-10, but we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. We get the fold. That's fine. That's fine too. Ace deuce of diamonds over here. We 3-bet versus the cutoff open. We're getting stamped on. They're foot stamping us. He's saying bluff. Okay. Yeah, we fold. We fold to the all-in. Ace jack over here. We open. We open. I'll take an all-in from Stunning. If Stunning wants to jam with ace 10, I'm good with it. Coin flip Castro is the same person that just jammed on me on the other table. Flop is bad. Flop is bad. Very bad. We are going to check. We are going to check. Not a good turn. We have a gutter, but that's... Oh, hang on. Big news, big news, big news. We flopped top set. We cold called a small 3-bet. And here we have flopped top set. And now, can this guy have an overpair? Please one time. Please one time have an overpair. He checks, really. It goes check. Check. Okay, we're going to check. We're going to check. Okay, we have top set. We don't have too much to worry about. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bet somebody. Bet. Oh, man. They just all missed. They just all missed. All right, we're going half pot. I don't even know what we can get called here by. 10 jack, maybe. Ay. Everyone just missed. He called. All right, we're gonna go overbet. We're gonna go overbet. Please have like aces that you slow played. That you're like scary board. Please. Please, sir. Please, sir. Let's go. Pooh! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let's go. Huge. Huge. 6-4. We're not going to play it. We're not going to play it. We are going to play. We're going to defend the 9-8 offsuit. Small blind opens. We're in position. We have the 9-8. Yeah. Goes check, check. How's this hour been? We had our ups, we had our downs, we had a disconnect, which was really unfortunate. But we'll go over the totals right now so far. How much value? Can I get value out of anything? Can I get value out of an ace high? No. All right. Okay, totals. I am down $33 on this table, or $34. I am up 175 on this table, and I'm up 49 on this table. So we're looking at up like 180 right now. All right, we're gonna 3-bet with Ace Jack offsuit. Oh boy, 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 boy. Queuing better. Flops and ace. We love to see it. We love to see it. We go for the we go to the 33%. Now the question is, do we just go for 3 streets of value and just try to get it all in? Raises, I think we're just gonna jam, and if we run into ace queen, ace king, pocket 3s or pocket 9s, it just is what it is. It is just a cooler. 9-10 of spades. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Run it. We'll run it twice. We'll run it twice. If he wants. Or we could run it once. That's fine. Hold. Hold one time. No. He hits 2 pair. Okay. So now we're down 200 on this table. Up 170 on the other table, up 50 on the other table. So now we're up only 20 on the day. Oy, 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 oy. That blows. Well, that's the difference between being up $20 or being up $400. Unfortunately, it is the former, not the latter. Oh man. Couldn't hold. We couldn't hold, you guys. The pair plus flush draw, too good for us. Too good for us. Seven deuce, we fold. Hmm. 10-3 we fold. 5-6 we fold. How have you guys been? How's your hour been? What is a successful hourly rate for you at this point? Well, honestly, we are 49 hours in. We have profited about a little under $2,000, like $1,950. So that's roughly $40 an hour playing 1-2 for 3 tables, which means that a successful hourly is anything above $40 an hour. But, you know, I don't know. The whole point of me playing on this, doing these streams, is to figure out how profitable I am online. So that is the whole point. Okay, we have Queen 10 offsuit. I'm essentially going to say that I'm the hijack because this guy barely has chips. So I'm not even going to count him. So this is pretty bottom of the barrel hijack opening range. But it's fine. And now we get 3-bet, and now we have to fold. How often does this BS happen to you versus the opponent? I mean, it definitely happens sometimes, guys. It definitely happens sometimes. But unfortunately, that is part of the game. 6-7. This guy's a very passive player. I don't think he's going to fold when I raise, but he's not going to raise that often, so we're not even going to worry about that. But now we're just going to try to make it look, hopefully, Hopefully he's not interested and he just folds to this small bet. Let's go. We take it down. Very nice. Queen 5, we fold. The thing about poker, guys, is if you play enough, you're going to have so many bad beats. So many bad beats that, I don't know. If you let it affect you too much, that is just not going to be good for your mental. Okay, with ace 5 suited, let's go for the classic 3-bet here. We're going to go for the 3-bet with ace 5 suited. Best case scenario, everyone folds. Worst case scenario, we get 4-bet and have to fold ourselves. Worst case scenario happened. We got 4-bet. We're gonna fold. How much tougher is the 5-5 than 2-3 at the Gardens? To be honest, I haven't played the 2-3 at the Gardens in like, I want to say 10 years. So it's been a long time. So I don't know how tough the 2-3 at the Gardens is these days. What are the decimals? Cents? Yes, cents. Cents. Thanks, River, he says. All right, we're gonna do we're gonna fold the 5-7 suited here. I was thinking about flat calling it from the small blind, but against the 3-bet, definitely not. I really don't want to make a book a loss on the day, guys. Now we're slightly losing on the day. It's not what I want. I mean, I guess we're slightly winning with rake back, but like, what a bummer, dude. What a bummer. King deuce of diamonds, we are going to raise here. We don't love this hand, but we're going to raise it anyway. On the button, we do have position. We take down the blinds and the antes. Love to see it. When there are antes, I am willing to open my range up a little bit more. I normally do not like to play king deuce suited. I wouldn't play king deuce suited without an ante, to be honest. I would just fold it. In a cash game, just screw it, man. Not worth it. Jack 3 of clubberinos. Jack 3 of clubberinos. Okay, we'll defend. We will defend. Can we get a Jack 3 flop? An Ace Jack 3 flop right here. Boom. Nope. There's the ace. We are going to check fold. Ace 7 of hearts. We open. What's your live hourly? Typically $70 to $80 an hour. It fluctuates in my regular 5-5-10 game. In the 5-5 at the Gardens, my hourly hovers around 60 an hour. We raise and get called, and the flop is a 6-6. And we're going to check. I don't really see us getting value from worse hands that often here. That's the thing, because worse, our kicker's pretty bad. Either has a worse hand. I'd rather him try to bluff than... I think we can just check. Bet river if he checks. Hope that he hits some sort of pair. or goes for a bluff here. We will call a bet or bet ourselves if he checks. Probably about half pot. We have a big splash pot on the other table. $70 added to the pot. $7 directly goes to us. 28 into the pot. Unfortunately, we don't have a good hand. It is suited. Wow, okay. Okay. Everyone folded. Do I jam here? Ooh. Guys, I'm a little tempted to jam here. Please. I'm going to jam. I'm going to do it. I'm going to jam 4 deuce of clubs. I'm going to say, please do not call me. 2-3 is pretty easy. It's like half old retired people. I see. I see. Ay. Don't take so long, because now people are going to see my hand. I don't want this guy to see my hand with the delay. Holy cow. I hope this guy's not watching my stream. I hope he's not watching my stream, guys. This could be so disastrous if this guy's watching my stream, because this disconnect is taking up the whole length of my delay. So if this guy's watching my stream and sees me shove with 4 deuce of clubs, he can literally call with any hand. All right, please just get out. All right, we fold. We go all in. We get the fold. Let's go. Let's go. We take down the 28 extra dollars from the splash pot. Let's go. We love to see it. We love to see it. And just like that, we are looking much better. We're looking much better, guys. Will you play higher stakes live soon? Probably not. Probably not. It's tough to move up in stakes, to be honest. And, like, my honest opinion is, like, I can beat the 5-5-10 and the 5-5 games that I play. But once you start getting up higher than that, the game it's pretty tough. The swings are pretty big. And I don't think of myself as, like, elite or anything, you know? Like, I would say that I'm good with table selection. I'm good at picking spots where I have a good edge. But I'm not like, you know, I'm not the best player out there. And higher stakes typically draws a lot of better players. There are some, you know, good high stakes games that are probably pretty soft, but there's a lot of harder games out there as well. Or it's a balance. Like, you might have a mix of a couple whales in the game, but then just like the rest are pros just trying to feast off of the whales, and that's kind of like it's an odd dynamic of the game. Folded the king queen off to the 3-bet. Folding queen 5 off, folding 10 deuce suited. Ace 7-0 down here. I don't like this hand. I will just fold this from the cutoff. I don't think your ace rag offsuit hands are going to be very good. A lot of times when people defend against you, they're going to have you dominated. People love to play ace whatever hands. All right, we're going to raise with 7-8 suited. 7-8 of diamonds. We love the 7-8 of diamonds. There's a lot of potential, guys. There's a lot of potential. Let's see. Okay, no potential, but we'll take it down. I raise queen, jack, offsuit from the hijack. Get called by the big blind. Flop comes 3-4-5. That is not a good flop. It's not a good flop for my range. Not a good flop for my hand. We're just going to fold. Yeah. See ya. Don't wanna be a ace queen of clubs. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Ace queen of clubs. So much heart. So much heart. Here we go. Ace queen of clubs. Oh, I got ace queen of spades on the other table. Okay. We got ace queen of clubs here. We get 3-bet. We are early position getting 3-bet at the button. Should be decently strong here, so we are going to just make the call. Not going for the 4-bet. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. I love to see this here. Now the question is, do I raise this or do I just call? We're just gonna raise. We're just gonna raise. We have 2 out overs. We have a flush draw. We're chilling. We hit the flush anyway. Yiza. All right. King 10 of hearts. I think you could either raise or fold. Ooh. Button opens to $5. I'm just going to call here. Just going to complete in the big blind. Flop comes okay. Not bad. Not bad of a flop. We're going to call. See a 10 on the turn. 10 on the turn, ladies and gentlemen. King on the turn, ladies and gentlemen. We are liking it. We are liking it. We're going to lead the turn. We're going to donk the turn. I don't really want to check raise this turn, so I'm just going to donk it myself. That's such a bad river. We're going to go... We're going to go half pot. And he just has a jack. That sucks, man. That just blows, dude. Are you kidding me? Okay. Wow. Wow. That just... so unfortunate. Alright. On this table, we opened. We're going to go for the check raise here. We check flop. He bets. We're going for the check raise. Maybe I should have made it bigger. Okay. We're going 75% on the turn. We could definitely have diamonds. Let's go. Let's go. Ace 3 hearts. We 3-bet. We get it through. All right, we're gonna open the 4-7 suited. I was delayed in the live. At what point do you think it's good to raise from 1-2 to 2-5 and so on? First of all, I would make sure that whatever stake you are currently playing, you are winning at. It also depends on where you're playing. The exception is if you're playing in a place with flat rake, like LA. No matter what, they'll take $7 or $8 on the flop. So if you're playing 1-2 or 5-5, and so when you're playing lower stakes, the rake is essentially a much higher percentage, and it's tougher to profit. So in that case, it is kind of a race to get to 5-5. But in general, I would say that you want to make sure you're beating your games before you move up. Track your hours, see how you're doing. Or if you really want a shot take, you can. And the other rule of thumb is if you have a job that's not poker, which hopefully you do, because playing poker as your only income is pretty stressful. But if you have a job, just whatever you can set aside for poker, whatever you can afford to lose, whatever you're willing to risk is what you can risk, I would say. Like the nice thing about a job is you can replenish your bankroll. But in general, you still want to have a number of buy-ins. You still want to have 10 or 20 buy-ins for whatever game that you're going to play. So if you're going to play 2-5 with a $500, buy-in, hopefully you have... It would be nice to have at least $10K for you to experience some variance with and not have it be that bad. Pretty sure you want to be 3-betting King 10 suited from the big blind versus button raise. Yeah. I could definitely 3-bet versus button range. You are very true. I'm not exactly sure what GTO says in that spot, to be honest. I feel like calling can't be too bad, though. Fold. We have some disputes in the chat. I'm not going to open GTO right now. Does anyone want to run it on GTO Wizard and let me know? What is the proper response? What is the GTO response to a button open when you're on the big blind with King 10 suited? Jack 10-0 here. We are going to raise. Flop comes. Not bad. Not a bad flop. We could bet. We could check. I'm going to check. Check, check. I'm going to bet for value. Alrighty. Big blind 3-bets should be polar. 3-bet ace 3-0 or king king not suited broadways. Fair, fair. Queen Jack offsuit here in the cutoff. Raise from the cutoff. The dude 1603 makes the call. Flop is 966. How aggressive is this person? Not super aggressive, so maybe we can just take it down. Very nice, very nice. Ace queen here. We're going to go for the 3-bet. Three bet, and we take it down there. Very nice. I'm going to say I probably have one of the highest 3-bet percentages I see on this site. Like, here are my stats. 14% 3-bet is about like the high end that I see from most people. All right, here we have 6, 7 of spades. We are going to be raising. The big chunky 3-bet from Zevran. We're just going to let it go. That's a huge 3-bet. The 5x. Definitely going to be a lot more wary of the 5x 3-bet. Queen 4 of spades here. I'm going to defend against cutoff open if it folds to me, in hopes that we flop something good. But now that the dude 3-bet, it is a pretty clear fold. How would the flop have been? Well, we would have had the straight, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Folding Jack-9 off in the small blind. 9-10 off in the big blind. Maybe defending this one. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, so Zevran makes the raise from the cutoff. I am definitely going to defend. Another call. I don't like the second call, but we're going to defend for only 2 more for the min raise. We flop a good flop. It's a good flop for us. We do have the straight draw here. The king on the turn. We're going to bet small on the king turn. Going to go for the small bet. Can we make our hand? Can we make our hand one time? The check. So I'm going to have diamonds for sure. I could bluff diamonds. We're gonna go bluffing diamonds. Bluffing diamonds into 2 people. We got it through. We got it through. What are the chances that these other players are using solvers on the side to make their decisions during play? I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of companies tout that they have ways to combat that, and they'll ban people who are doing the same thing. But I can imagine, like, there's at least some people who slip through the cracks who figure out ways to have it open and get away with cheating. Like, I can only assume, you know, and that was the whole purpose of me doing this stream, to see if I'm even profitable playing online, right? So I'm 49 and a half hours in, almost 50 hours in, and I'm up like $2,000. So at least I know that in the past 50 hours I've been up money, but it is still, it's not easy. And I do notice the level of aggression online is incomparable to live. Like, if I'm playing a 1-2 game live and this is how much aggression I'm facing, I would be shocked. It would be like the most aggressive 1-2 table ever. We're going to check multi-way. All right. We're going to fold. We are going to fold. Queens versus ace 5 suited. How interesting. Did not 3-bet me with queens. Pretty crazy. I guess this person just doesn't 3-bet very often. 8% 3-bet. Something to keep in note. Something to keep in mind. Did not 3-bet with queen from small blind versus my button open. Folding the king 6. All right, we have queen jack offsuit in the big blind. More importantly, guys, we have ace king. We have ace king in the small blind. Come on, baby. Let's go, Zevran. Zevran and I have been battling a bit, so let's see if we can go in for the 3-bet. If they can go in for the 4-bet right now. If we could 3-bet them and they 4-bet me, that would just be so nice. Now's the time, dude. Now's the time for the light 4-bet. And then we'll hit them with the 5-bet. We'll hit them with the 5-bet. There it is. There's the 4-bet. Now we go for the 5-bet. We go for the 5-bet. We go for the 5-bet with ace king. We get the fold. I'll take it. I will take it. I will take it. I will take it. $40 just like that, easy, without seeing a flop. I will take it. How did I know? How did I know? Or just get good and beat solvers. Solvers are only good online. I disagree. I don't think that solvers are necessarily the best way to play. I think there are better ways that you can exploit people because they make a lot of mistakes. However, I do think it is a pretty solid. It gives you a good solid fundamental way of playing. Okay, we have ace 9 offsuit, button opens, and we're going to go for the 3-bet here. We're looking for just the fold, but then we got 4-bet. Okay. Okay, we got instant 4-bet. Wow, look at that. We would have just... Okay. Kind of blows. All right. We got pocket queens up here. Pocket queens. Let's go for the raise. 3-bet me. 3-bet me. I'll put in the 4-bet. Coin flip Castro can do it. Definitely can do it. Coin flip Castro is definitely capable of it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, holy. And the cold call. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we make it? 1. We're going 110. 110. Ideally, we get it in against this guy. This guy probably has jacks or 10s. Can we get a fold from him and a... Oh, no. Guys, I think we're up against kings or aces. I think we're up against kings or aces. I'm going to call. I'm going to call. Should I just have folded? Should I just have folded? Probably. And there goes one of my queens. God. Oh. I don't know. Would you have folded queens there? Would you have folded queens there is the question. I knew. Hi, Branson. Sick vids. Excited to watch them live. Well, you just saw me dust a bunch. So I added on 137. Bringing our total down. We're down like 300 now on the day. Oh my gosh. What? Oh man, that hurts. That hurts so bad.
Ideally, we get it in against this guy. This guy is probably out of jack. Can we get a fold from him and a small? Guys, I think we're up against king's races. I think we're up against king's races. I'm gonna call. I'm gonna call.
I'm just watching back this queens versus aces hand.
And there goes one of my queens.
Ace 9-0. Okay, we're gonna defend. What do you think, guys? What do you think? What do you think? I raise. Get 3-bet by the small blind. Big blind flat calls. I go for the 4-bet. Small blind 5-bet jams. I mean, you fold queens there? I think I should fold queens there. Oh my god. That is brutal as hell, dude. Dang. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. All right, so we're down. We're down $330 on the day right now, not including rake back. Queen probably fold versus snap shove. I think regs maybe have 5-bet bluffs at the stake, but I don't think anyone shoves ace 4 suited for 300 bigs without thinking about it. Yeah, we aren't 300 bigs, but yeah. Hey man, it's the dude. Oh, what's up, the dude? Don't you stream snipe me, the dude. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, yeah, it was 150 bigs. 300 bigs, yes. But 150 bigs, I mean, yeah. That's... Hi, Alright, ace, queen, deuce. We're gonna go big on the flop. Because we're not gonna go all 3 streets. We're gonna go big on the flop, check on the turn. Okay. Jack 8, we fold. Curious why you don't use a 2.5 big blind size instead of 3. Yeah, for me it is it's because of ante. Plus I'm like, I don't know, as long as I'm consistent. Not trying to be results oriented yet. You're essentially hoping he's jamming with ace king for the flip. Jack online just almost never likes to 5-bet jam, so at best you're flipping. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. That's why I knew I was like dead. Which is why it's dumb. It was just the part of me that's like, oh, I already have 55 big blinds invested here, but I don't know. Hi, Dios mío. It's hard with late position versus small blind, but yeah. With the dead money in the pot, there's more combinations of ace-king you're ahead of than aces and kings. Even if we exclude bluffs, you have the right odds to call. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If it was 100 big blinds, like, for sure. But 150 bigs, I don't know. And it was more. To be honest, like, if we're being honest, I think it was 165 bigs. So, yeah. It was 165 bigs. I had 55 bigs in the middle already. And then this guy had put in 15 dead. 15 bigs dead. Yeah, it was like 110 big blinds to call for a pot that would be
Sorry.
like 300 and 335 big blind pot. So I would need like a 33% equity. We are going to defend the Jack 9 off. Yo, big fan. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. The Jack 9 on the Jack 10-10. It's a good flop. It's not the best flop. That's a useless turn. That is a useless turn for me. This, I think I'm gonna fold. I think I'm gonna fold. Down here we have pocket jacks, and we are going to raise 3-bet with our jacks. Cold calls the 3-bet. This is very concerning. This guy didn't 3-bet me with queens, so him cold calling here is scary. Probably has like ace king, ace queen, maybe ace jack suited, maybe pocket tens. I think we're gonna go for a c-bet, and then if we face any resistance, we're going to fold. So we're gonna go for a small bet here, and then probably look forward to just check down if they make the call. If they raise, I think I'm just gonna have to get out of the way. What is Thanks River gonna do? Don't you run the clock down on me. Don't you run the clock down on me. This is a terrible, terrible turn. Okay, I'm beating pocket pairs. I am beating some pocket pairs. Wow. Okay. Now, could this be a pocket pair that turns into a bluff? Checks the turn, bets the river. He calls the flop. Can't call the flop with backdoor spades or backdoor diamonds. So what ace highs does he have besides ace queen? I might call this. I might call this and just pray that I'm winning against like eights or something. Okay, we're gonna call, pray. And he has ace queen. Wow, okay. I suck. I suck. Well, that Yeah, we're just dying. We're just dead. We're dead skis. Ay ay ay. Mm-mm-mm. Ten nine suited. Okay, we got 3-bet. We're gonna make the call. I'll read some of these comments after. They say King 10 suited makes an excellent merge 3-bet candidate because it can fold out some better hands while still getting action from weaker holdings such as Queen Jack suited, Queen 10 suited, and Jack 10 suited. Alrighty. That's not the turn we're looking for. It's not the turn we're looking for. We're looking for a heart or jack. We're gonna fold. Alright, so today's kind of a massacre. Is there a stat for each player that shows me their exact... Oh, what's the thought process on folding Jack 9 on Jack 10 10? Jack 10 10 9. When he keeps betting, yeah, we could just be outkicked by everything. And now obvious straight draws are there. Queen King. Like, the only thing we're... Like, what are we really beating there? Maybe Ace Queen. Or Ace King that have a ton of equity against us. Like, it's... When he's betting there, like, we're just probably behind a lot of the time. And we're probably just dead a bunch, too. Like, we just can't improve. Is there a stat for each player that shows me their exact 5 betting range? I mean, it's going to be different for each player, but... We added on here $87. So now we're down infinite today. We're down over $500 today, guys. This is disgusting. We're going to call it quits here pretty soon. Okay, here's the thing. What am I up against that I am ahead of that double barrels on the Jack 10 10 9 board? What's gonna double barrel a lot? I just don't think I'm doing too well there. Okay, we have 7-8 suited here. We defended on the big blind. We flopped a pair on a flush draw. Full flop went check check. Turn, we're gonna go for the overbet. We get the fold. Hit the flush on the river. Oi oi oi. You guys are arguing about the King 10 suited hands. Folding 7 deuce. Mm-mm-mm. 9-10 off. Let's raise. Let's raise with 9-10 off. Don't cry, mom. Makes the call. Coin flip Castro. Makes the call. Flop comes. Nada for the 9-10 off. We're not going to try bluffing into multiple people, so we're just going to check. This isn't even a good flop for our range. All right, I give up on this one. It's not even worth showing. We don't have nothing. Okay, we have ace queen off in the hijack. We raised to $6. People are folding. Coin flip Castro. What's he gonna do? Makes the fold. Yeah, I can get behind that. I don't think your play is negative EV. I just think from my experience, I've been able to overfold queen comfortably. Yeah. Dang, down 500. Let's go back up $20. My man's got this. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. It probably won't be today. Sometimes you have to know when you're beat, and today is probably one of those days. But, you know, hopefully someday soon I can win a big amount. We are going to 3-bet here with ace-4 suited. We have pocket queens on the other table too. We're going to raise with pocket queens on the other table. But here we'll watch what happens with the 3-bet with the ace-4 suited. Pocket queens over here. Hopefully everyone doesn't fold. Ace-4 suited here. Flop comes jack, deuce. We're going to check. Do we bet the turn? All right, we're going to start betting the turn. We get the fold. Okay. Nice. Okay, queens. Queens here, we bet small on the flop. On the 5-5-10 board. We get the fold. Down here we have ace-7 off. What do you use to study poker / do you have like a cheat sheet for when you're in a hand? Like, what's your go-to thought process? I have trouble going through on the steps of what I should ask myself first. I don't have a cheat sheet. When I'm live playing, it's just everything that's in my head. I don't have anything that I'm referencing. But if I want to review hands, sometimes I'll use something like GTO Wizard. If I'm looking for solver play, I will do that. Other than that, I sometimes will text hands to players I feel that are either equal to my skill or better, and just get their take on whatever happened. I think it's really good to build a network of people who are equal or better than you are. And then, yeah, just reviewing my own spots and thinking critically about my own spots. Do I want to go for the 3-bet here? Let's go for the 3-bet here with ace-7-0. Let's try it. We're trying to go for the squeeze here with ace-7-0. Hopefully we just get a couple of folds. Let's go. We take it down. Take down a nice chunk of money here. Now I have 10-9 suited. I will take that. I will take that. And I have ace king on the other table. Come on. Come back. Come back. Right here. Right here. All right, we'll look at the ace king hand. Ace king we raise from the cutoff here. Ace king from the cutoff. We get 3-bet. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. We're going to go for the 4-bet. We're going to go for the 4-bet. We're going to go 45 bucks out of position. We 3-bet down here with 9-10 of spades, and we got 4-bet. We're going to call one. See the flop. It is a cheap 4-bet. And now we are going to give up. Couldn't hit the spades. Couldn't hit the 9. Couldn't hit the 10. The 9 or the 10. A little ambitious. Couldn't hit 2 9s or 2 10s. We are going to fold. Yeah, if this was live 1-2, it would likely be the easiest snap fold, but the nature of online brings an interesting discussion of exploits and how viable they are online. Yeah. Agreed. I recently found this free solver that runs off your GPU. I haven't seen anybody talk about it besides the creator, so I've been trying to look for opinions from others. What is it? Honestly, I think it would be fine to just shove the queen-queen rather than 4-bet call. It does seem like kind of a lot to shove. I had 165 bigs. So I opened to 3 bigs from the cutoff. Then the small blind 3-bet to 15 bigs. The big blind called 15 bigs. You're saying you would go 15 to 165? I mean, that's pretty beefy. Texas Solver GPU. All right. Zevran be 3-betting me a lot. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a few more hands. I'm going to call this just for kicks, just to see if we can hit a miracle, and then we're going to be bouncing. We do not hit a miracle. That's our luck test, and we are going to check fold. Yeah, we're going to call it quits on today after a couple more hands. Ace-9 suited in the small blind. What a rough day. We are just going to flat. We're going to flat with ace-9 suited. We're going to see if we can smash a nice little flop. No. No! We do not smash a nice flop. Can we turn the Jack of Diamonds? Jack of Diamonds one time? No. All right, we're going to 3-bet here with Ace Jack. Three betting here with Ace Jack. Saint Savage. Okay, and we fold to the 4-bet. Wow, this is rough. Are you gay? No. I am sorry if you are looking If this was meant as an insult, well then, okay. Some people like to use that as an insult. If you meant it because you are looking, then I am flattered, but no. I have a wife and 2 kids. I would love to win one more hand before leaving, but if I can't, then I can't. Guys, it's been a rough day. It's been a very rough day. We lost queens to aces. We lost a big hand all in on the flop, ace jack on an ace high flop versus a flush draw. What other? We lost a few other big ones. And now we are currently down over $500. And the light at the end of the tunnel is just not there. But let's see if we can win one last hand before we go. So, give me a winning hand. We'll end on a winning hand. Okay, we're going to end on a winning hand. We're going to 3-bet the ace jack off. Hijack to low jack. This is like bottom of range. This is definitely like a bluff 3-bet. Again, if we get 4-bet here, we are just hating life. Can we just take it down? We take it down. All right. Very nice. Down here we opened with King Jack. Opinion on online spin and go versus online. Oh, hang on. Okay. Flop comes out ace high. Online spin and go versus online regular games. Would profitability change at all between the 2 modes over a long period of time? He called. He called on the ace high flop. We're going for it, guys. We're going for glory. We're going for glory. We are going for glory. Guys, this may be the worst move I've ever done, but we're going out with a bang. We're all in, baby. Wait for it. 2, 1, all in. Let's go! We're a genius! We're a genius! Okay, and we're sitting out. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. Ended on the bluff. Ended on a win. Alright, let's put in our totals for the day. On this table, we are in... we're down $6. On this table, we're down $13. On this table, we're down $60. Bringing our total, not including rake back, to minus $503 on the day. What a bad day, guys. That brings our total in 50 hours of playing. It brings our total to, we are profitable $1,409 in 50 hours, bringing our hourly to a little under $30 an hour. Rough day, dude. Rough freaking day. Definitely could have gotten away from some spots, but it is what it is. What was I going to say? Use code BRAN on CoinPoker. On June 14th, I am having a meetup game on CoinPoker. It's a 50-cent $1 game. It will be only available to the people who use code BRAN, and 3 people who play in this meetup game will get an $1,100 tournament ticket to a Las Vegas tournament on June 29th at the Aria. Big tournament. Plus, I'm going to take all the winners out to dinner. If you have any questions about that, feel free to message me on Instagram. Make sure to sign up using code BRAN. I do giveaways all the time. Please, if you're gonna sign up with my code. With that, we lost $503 on the day. After rake back, probably like $450. But that is that, and I will see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune